Good morning, everybody. Oh. Well, something like this was bound to happen sooner or later, right? Hiro. Yeah, that makes sense. Very intense look. Knew this was coming because when I booted it up just now, the background on the title screen was different and had a funky sky. So I'm like, yeah, I better not take any chances that story stuff's not going to happen immediately. I should probably record this. And look, that was a good play on my part. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from this rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red and also kind of almost greenish, like patterned, like checker patterned. It's weird. It's a red sky event. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Me? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He would want me to stop this. This kind of shit always happens. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. Is it the weird sky? I'm assuming it's the weird sky. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy, it struck the night that Hiro fell from the sky, did it not? It always seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. That is correlation without causation. But it's possible, I guess. My working theory, Commander, is that I'm here for a reason, and that whatever put me here before that reason became dire. Right? Who or what are you really, Hiro? Are they gonna blame me for this? Like, how do I even explain? Like, Hiro's head's still a little foggy anyway. But then, like, these people wouldn't really have context for a lot of the stuff he would use as reference points. I don't really know. And there's going to be more to that sentence. Indeed. But I get cut off. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? I'm definitely not. Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I mean, it does make sense he'd be suspicious. I've been going around telling people that I don't really consider myself part of their group. I'm just working with them, right? No, but that's still not true. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Hiro has wronged us. Exactly. Exactly. God. Just expecting it to go back to the other character, you know. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to say that. Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? So we're guilty until proven innocent, I guess? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here could guarantee he is who he says? Me, who could guarantee he is to be trusted? Also me, but I guess we're not taking my opinions into account here. But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. Yeah, see, Irida gets it. She's very reasonable, this girl. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Yeah, come on, let's be reasonable. What is Hiro supposed to do then? I mean, I imagine I'll have to stop this publicly enough that he gets over this. Which is fine, I can do that, probably. He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of Galaxy Team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. Seems like you're one of them, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy Team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you can act so heartless? Don't you believe in Hiro? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. Screw you. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than collapse your teeth. You wouldn't be able to anyway. Let's make that clear. If I had to fight my way out of here, I could, and I would. He's just trying to save face by making that threat, isn't he? You're expelled from the village. But why? Orders are orders. Don't pretend like you care. Have literally no relationship with that woman at all. Can I, buy stuff first? I wanna... God dang it. I was gonna buy supplies. I can't even open my menu or anything. They're, making me do a fucking walk of shame. Apologies for the language. But, censoring myself there would have been, would have not properly... Yeah, people aren't really believing it. Could not have properly conveyed the extremity of my, and do such a thing. I didn't, so you know. Yeah, screw off, man. My emotions there. God. Bye. This sucks. I was gonna go do some grinding. I guess we're recording now then. That's fine, whatever. We can take it from here, ma'am. Maybe if I'd actually completed more requests, people would have stood up for me. Probably not, though. This game's not that open-ended. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Alright. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Alright. One of the things I do wish about this game is it's nice that you can just automatically go from one of the regions back to the village. But I do wish there was, connecting areas where you could walk there, too. Just to make, even if they weren't really useful in any way, just to make the world feel a little more complete. I can't believe the boss would do this. Yeah, you were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Yeah? Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. That you know of. Man, I don't even know what powers I all have. I did get isekai'd. I haven't figured out what my isekai superpower is yet. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. I agree. And, it's making the commander seem even more sus. Because, yeah, you know, that stuff they just said. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. I mean, good luck. You, kind of suck at everything, but I appreciate the sentiment. You must not. You will only cause Hiro more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. That's true. I you guys, as much... Oh, he's related to Leon, isn't he? Laventon, he's related to Leon. I just saw it. I just finally saw it. I've been wondering this whole time who he could be related to. It's related to Leon. You can tell. You look at his face. You can totally see it. Yeah, literally, as much as I love that you guys want to help, I guarantee there's literally nothing either one of you could do to fix this. So, leave it to me, please. Just be safe. Yeah, they're all down because I told them off, but you know. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try to find Leon first. He's likely to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there, that's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. if I might offer my advice. In this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. Yeah, I know, I've been around. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. That's actually some really good advice. That's a very good sentiment. That's surprisingly good dialogue writing for a Pokemon game. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? Yeah? That dream simply won't come true without you. Yeah, I know, you guys suck. I mean, I love you, but you suck. Okay. What is that? What do I have marked? I mean, I could go do the grinding I was gonna do. I was gonna go up to Obsidian Falls. There's a Blissey up there that gives a butt ton of experience. Can I heal right now? Is it possible to come back here and heal? Like, yeah, I could heal. I'm gonna go grind for a little bit, guys, because that's what I was gonna do anyway today. Turn this off and put it like there. Just means getting this alpha Pokemon to reappear. There's a flying Gyarados there. That's based on an old myth of a carp that got transformed into a dragon, which is the myth that Gyarados is based on. It's also the myth that the character of Kaido from One Piece is based on. It's not even the guy I had out, but okay, sure. Is it here today? It's not responding as often as it usually does today. Oh, that's a bummer. Whatever. I've gotten a couple levels. I should be fine. Sometimes there's one up here, too. It gained the powers of a dragon, went on a rampage, but because of that, it was punished and lost the ability to fly. And that's why Gyarados is a flying-type dragon, but can't fly. And so the implication is that in these ancient times, Gyarados hadn't lost its ability to fly yet, and so there's still a flying Gyarados flying around. Where was he? Like, it's really hard to get him. Like, I guess you could get him to aggro you and then, like, lead him down to the ground. I don't even... There he is. But, or you could hit him with a wing ball if you're really good at it. But, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm bored of grinding, so I'm gonna head back to base, and we're gonna... I mean, I guess I could... I just need to get to Grand Tree, right? So let's just fly to Grand Tree. Now, one thing that bums me out is I was kind of hoping once you got Braviary, you'd be able to throw balls from Braviary's back the same way you could throw them from Basculegion's back. Because there are all kinds of Pokemon who fly. And, like, yeah, again, you could hit them with Feather Balls or Wing Balls, or whatever the upgraded Wing Ball is going to be. But, like, it's really stinking hard. It would have been nice to actually get up there next to him, you know? Alright, story stuff, yeah! You, what in the world did you do? I didn't do anything. And look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I really didn't do anything. I should have known the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I mean, yeah, it's a giant hole in the sky. Did you guys not think it was weird? I need help. Please. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Kleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I don't know where that is. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there is a place for you as well. Yeah. Alright. Let's go there, then. I can change my position, then. Warren Bridge is there. Oh, yeah, it's going to show me anyway. So I'll just leave that there. That's right where the little raised arena-ish area that you can find that Blissey it sometimes is, in case you guys were wondering. Let's go here first and grab that thing while I'm on the way, right? It's a thing I can do without access to the village. Run, jumpy deer. Jump. Ah, god dang it. Hey, hold on, wait. Need a couple more of you guys. Still trying to get a Cascoon. Cool. Alright, let's get going. Jump! See that? You see how easy it is to move around the environment once you have all the upgrades in this game? It's so cool. The game's very well made. It has its problems. It's not perfect, but it's a very well made game. Yeah. Man, who was losing their satchel in this area? It's not even that dangerous. Now, I guess the Stantlers can gang up on you. Like with stuff like that. One thing I do wish, and I understand, that, where am I going? Am I going to, okay, I'm going across it. That makes sense. I understand in case you want to keep the area marked, but I wish I'll go show you, the flag pin and the other pins were different. Like, like this, these say they're stamps and this says it's a pin, but they function exactly the same way. It's just you can only put one of these on the map at a time. I wish this worked different, so I could still stamp a place, and then go back and pin it later, and then the pin disappeared once I had visited the place that I put the pin at. Kind of like in Breath of the Wild. Right, let's keep going. Stuff's attacking me, of course. I need a Munchlax. Can I borrow your Munchlax so that it counts me as having caught it? Okay. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? That's what I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all of this. So she at least still trusts me, that's good. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? It's really not my village, is the thing. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly, I think. You would regret that as much as anyone. I would. Yeah, that's fine. I think Weirdeer took a liking to... Or the Great Weirdeer took a liking to you, not for my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. I mean, yeah, because eventually anyone who's causing the problem will die, but that's beside the point. No, time does not solve all things in a practical matter every single time. That's just goofy. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Yeah, okay, sure. Didn't foresee me being rejected by her in that way. Now, Hiro does still sort of have a girlfriend, right? Though, would he totally remember her? Kerr. What's happening now? Hi, Shinx. You're not attacking me, that's nice. It's cute. So the Pokemon out here, even though some of them still challenge me, have come to like me and trust me. That's good. It's cool. It's a cool little detail. Like, it doesn't fit entirely in line with the game mechanics, but it's still nice. Ow. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Hey, Volo. I do like you. You have the face of some people I trust. Also, okay, my theory, because, okay, Cynthia and Lusamine look similar anyway, and then Lily looks like Lusamine, so while clearly he's meant to be an ancestor to Cynthia, there's always been kind of a theory that Lusamine and Cynthia were related anyway because they look so similar. It's kind of like the Bertha Agatha theory that Charm, the Misfortunes member, actually confirms in this game. So I'm wondering if he could be an ancestor to Lusamine and Lily as well. Because Hiro doesn't trust Lusamine, but doesn't hate her anymore. Obviously loves Lily. And while he likes Cynthia well enough, he does kind of think she should be more active in trying to fix things, but still doesn't make her a bad person. So it's like 2 out of 3. So he's pretty sure he likes this guy. Found you at last, Hiro. Yeah, you were looking for me? I've been looking all over for you. Yeah, I just said that. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? I hardly ever buy anything from you. What are you talking about? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. I mean, yeah, you were in town when it happened, weren't you? A good merchant knows, well, the important... I guess just as guys were. He probably heard it from them, because it's only usually the other 2 guys. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. So is that what's going to save me here? Me befriending this guy through the entire game? The Ginkgo Guild is going to help me? That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool detail. I still don't entirely trust them either, though. Frankly. Because there's going to be a twist somewhere. Somebody's going to be a villain at some point, and I don't know who it is. It seems like you're in quite a pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. I mean, I do understand why they're doing this. It's fine. But not to worry. There are still some corners of the Heatsway region where we can stash you away in secret. Alright. I have a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Alright, thanks, man. Just to be clear, though, I could kick your ass, too. So, you know, don't you betray me, either. Here we are. Alright, where are we, exactly? I know. It's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Yeah? I imagine the language would be, like, super different. Where is this? I mean, this is like a whole new map, okay. It's probably like nothing. There's probably not anything actually here, though, right? Like, no Pokemon? In case there is, I'll look around. There's stuff. Oh, okay. Shirking your work. To come pester me again, even beneath a bleeding sky. You never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Heatsway's myths and legends. Interesting. Now I definitely don't trust this guy at all. Because it seems like... Okay, let's go over all the suspects for who the twist villain's going to be. The Diamond Clan or Pearl Clan leaders. But there's 2 of them. They don't work well together, and I doubt the game would pick sides by making one or the other of them the villain. Like, maybe if this game felt a little more open-ended, I might think that your behavior throughout the game might determine which one's the villain somehow, but it doesn't feel that way. Commodore, who I don't trust because he wears the Team Galactic symbol. All of his people do. The Galaxy Expedition Team symbol is the Team Galactic symbol. But then again, he has the face of somebody that Hiro did trust. But he doesn't seem super knowledgeable about stuff. And that rift in the sky is very similar to what happened when Giratina was summoned. Like, granted, Cyrus didn't summon him on purpose, right? But it's still very similar to what happened. And all this mythological stuff, there's basis for it. Like, all that stuff that happened in these games, there's basis for it in the myths, right? So, here we have a guy who's studying the myths. Did I just get in bed with the twist villain of this show? Or not show, this game? God, we've been reviewing too many episodes of stuff lately. Wow, okay. My brain's firing at like 10,000 miles a minute, too. If he's been studying myths, like, granted, maybe he's been trying to close the rift, too? Because they mentioned earlier in the game that there's a name for this rift. So it must have existed in the past too. He's the villain. He's the main villain of the game. No, mistress, thank you. Just Kagita. And this is? Why, Hiro's the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Yup, that's me. That's me. And dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. What? What are you talking about? Duty? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. I mean, I gathered that. That's literally true of everywhere Hiro goes. But, you know about that? You know more about the shit that Hiro gets up to than people in his own time period. Holy shit. Rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. Alright, let's do it then. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. Looks like there's amenities here. I need to see if I can craft anything in a second. Ooh, I like it. I like her digs. Good color. I like the plants there. Like, obviously she's drying them to use them. But, it creates a nice aesthetic. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. Yep. I've encountered something like that before. In one such realm, far and further still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. Not Sinnoh. Again, Hiro's not going to say this out loud because he doesn't want to get off topic. And he doesn't want to sound crazy. But it's not Sinnoh, it's Arceus. They need to get over that. But it just seems like... did Arceus say that... Did he even give his name at the beginning of the game? I don't think he did. But he did say that the world is inhabited by creatures that humans call Pokémon. So it kind of makes sense. Maybe Pokemon have a different name for themselves, and maybe the names we give them aren't even really their names, it's just their calls, their cries. And so Arceus may have a different name for himself, and maybe his name is Sinnoh. His name for himself is Sinnoh. In one such realm, far and further still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. Does it matter which one I pick? So, let's see. Hiro was, last time he spoke to the leaders, he was surprised by how reasonable Irido was being. He didn't think she was that reasonable before. So her clan is on his mind when he kind of says out loud half a sentence, the Pearl Clans. Even though he understands that that's not really... The expanse from... That's some big words I didn't expect to see there. The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Yeah, time and space. I got it. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future. Yeah, so again, time and space. Yep, time and space, both. And the one above time and space is Arceus. I know this, it's fine. You see, don't you, the two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. Yeah, that's what I've been saying! How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable, that's what I've been saying. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one, here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance. Okay. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. I know, I've been to them. In different time periods. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Am I gonna have to catch the Lake Chiroo? To complete the story? That's cool. Complete the trials. Ooh, they have trials for me. Complete their trials and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. Am I gonna make the... What's it called? The red chain? Is she saying that she thinks that either Dialga or Palkia are creating the rift? I guess she would have to think they both are. Maybe they're fighting. And I have to quell one or the other of them in order to stop the fight and close the rift. And so I need the red chain, which is interesting. Because wasn't Cyrus also interested in mythology? Wouldn't it be interesting if later on we found out that the story of this game being, like, written down by people who are here after the protagonist of the game I would assume returns to their time. I don't know if that'll be something we see in the game itself, but I assume it's a thing, at the very least, I will headcanon will have happened. But, wouldn't it be funny if this exact story of visiting the 3 lakes and creating the red chain is what gave Cyrus the idea to do it? Like, maybe there is no villain. Maybe I'm wrong. There is no main villain. And, and it's just going to be that Dialga and Palkia aren't getting along, that the girls are fighting again, so to speak. I still... Volo specifically researching. Also, like, okay, that might not be sus, actually, because we do know he's the ancestor of Cynthia, and she was from that village that protected the mythology or whatever, right? So... maybe it's entirely innocent and just a lore drop. I still don't entirely trust him. He's been kind of following me around and taking special interest in me this entire time. I'm not sure I trust him. Shrouded Ruins. Yep, the red chain. Okay. To specifically bind the world together, not to bind a Pokemon. But if it can bind the hole closed, it could bind a Pokemon that controls time or space too. It would be that powerful, right? So that makes sense. Makes sense that you could extrapolate one from the other. This is so cool. I still... You know what I mean about Volo, though. I don't know. I'm still 50-50 on it either being him or Kamado, who turns out to be the twist villain, though. So, you know. Red chain, gotta bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Okay. Kindly spare your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. Oh. So you've been bearing this burden for a long time. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. It's what I do. There is nobility in knowing what must be done, and seeing to it. Yeah, that's true. Hey, my phone's going off. See the locations of 3 lakes. Alright. Miss Kagita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? That is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that, indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Oh, this is the woman. It doesn't matter. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Hiro. What was that? Huh. Hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? It's Cylene's Abra, isn't it? She said not to help. She said not to help, and then in the end she couldn't help. But help me anyway. Guess she's not as heartless as I thought. Good tidings from the letter, then? It's a secret. It's a secret to everyone.